Hey, what it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we're back with another lit video. Back in the confessional, and yeah, we stay on some lit stuff. Yeah, I was looking a little short. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? So I had to raise my seat up anyway. Shout out to my everyday people in the whole Lucky Nation. We up in this thing with the racist Mexican. We got a few reviews, man, so stay tuned to the end. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'm not finna hold you. Let's get into this review.
And the way they got at each other, you know, obviously he's going to answer a certain way. Yeah. If it was me on the phone with Wack, I'm not going to ask him, would you sign the Southside? I don't give a fuck if you want to sign one. We don't want to sign to no blacks. Right. Southsiders do want, guess, I don't even want to speak on that, but we don't want to sign to no blacks. You know what I'm saying?
Is that because of the prison shit? It's not a racist thing? Help me understand, because when you say that out loud, it sounds crazy.
It's because like this. It's like this. It's like, I go to jail, I rock with my race. Mm-hmm. I eat with my race. I do things with my race. So it's like I'm here. I conduct business. I do things with my race. You know, like we integrate and whatnot. But why would I have somebody in charge of my music career if I'm already programmed a certain way? I'm already institutionalized a certain way. Why would I? You get what I'm saying? That's just my mindset. So I'm like, nah, we wouldn't do that. And most of the homies would think the same way as me. They're gonna agree with what I say.
So like, you wouldn't sign with somebody if they were unaffiliated. Like, let's say Diddy wanted to sign you to Bad Boy.
Me personally, I'm not trying to sign. I'll get somebody else signed and we do some business.
Let's say Kodak Black wanted to make you Sniper Gang.
We're gonna get a little suede on there. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with them. It's all love. I'm not gonna sign, but
so are you saying that you wouldn't sign strictly because of their race?
Because I'm not gonna have it, and it's like this. We're gonna negotiate the terms. We're gonna make sure that it's like we have. It's like 50-50 control type shit. We're not gonna.
Man, do y'all know what the fuck he's talking about? Like, I'm sitting here for 10 minutes trying to figure out why the fuck this dude is being racist for no damn reason. But anyway, check this out. I think I got some narrative on where it is coming from, because I don't know if it was Peso. It was somebody. No, it wasn't Peso, because I think he from Houston. But it was a Mexican rapper. I think his name was Peso. But whatever. It was another dude. He was on a No Jumper, and he was going to sign to Wack. But Wack said he couldn't sign him because he's a Mexican rapper. And because of the way that the Southside and the black gangs, the Southside Mexican gangs and the black gangs, how they haven't been rocking together in LA streets. That's why he said he couldn't sign a Mexican artist, is because of the current gang war. And that's what this guy is talking about. I don't think he's being racist intentionally. I think he just don't know how to correctly talk about whatever the fuck he is trying to say, because he, like I just said, I really couldn't even try to articulate what the fuck I was trying to say. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So he can't do it, and it's making himself look real crazy. But let's finish the interview.
I'm gonna give somebody else, let alone another race, full control.
Okay,
that's what it comes down to.
But
you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not no disrespect, but it's just more like
it just sounds crazy out loud.
It does sound crazy.
It sounds a little racist.
But you know what?
It sounds a lot of racist.
No, you know what? I'm just being honest. I'm being real. Like, I'd rather go sign with, like, even though you like, you might hear crazy shit, but I'd rather go sign with like a corrido label or something. You know, like I'm gonna keep it to the roots. You get what I'm saying? Like, if they wasn't fucking with us back then, why they fucking with us now? Because now we breaking in, we doing shit. Now they gonna want to sign us. Yeah, fuck all that. Now we gonna do what we know best. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me, and I'm from LA. I
don't think Mexican rappers are breaking in. There's Mexican rappers that have already popped. So him saying that we wasn't fucking with the Mexican culture is fucking whack. Like, I live on the South Side, big dog. All we do is fuck with Mexicans over here. Like, but again, this is LA, my friends. We talking about LA culture. So I do want to express, I did have a Mexican guy that came from LA, right? And he used to come into my store, and that motherfucker used to always be tripping or mugging and have an attitude. I'm like, bro, hey, you all right? You good, man? You know what I mean? You know, I'm just trying. This is why I was working at Cricket. And bro was like, you know, he just had a beef with blacks. And he thought that you know, that it was just like this gang shit or this whole nationwide shit. But he just came from L.A. He didn't really he just hated L.A. blacks. So then, which is mind blowing to say, because they have different politics. But you know, he kept coming in paying his bills. I didn't see him that often, but then when he started coming back in, because what it was, I was trying to sell him a phone. He was being a jackass, and then he'd come back in, and I kept trying to sell him a phone. But then he told me what he was. He was like, "Man, I'm from L.A." He said, "Man, you all right? I've been coming in here, and you don't never change." And he just broke down the gang culture. He's like, "Man, them motherfuckers, they'll jump you, they'll do shit. Like you could go into prison, right? You can go to prison. Prison is not what prison is what prisons does, you know what I'm saying, in California. Like the Mexicans don't fuck with you, the blacks don't fuck with you, the whites don't fuck with you. Everybody is separate, you know what I'm saying? So and that's what it's just like that in Oklahoma. Like we got if you're not a Native American, don't go jump in that car, because you're gonna get fucked up, or you're gonna be the one. Like if you're not Native American and you ride in that car, if something go down, you be the first one they want to like do something, because they want you to prove your loyalty to them, and then like they'll try to pawn you out. Like it'll fuck you. You'll get your. No, I'm not just putting the IBH out there, but I'm saying that's how motherfuckers do. You know what I'm saying? They'll get you in their car just to be a crash dummy if you're not, you know, the right skin to win. You know what I'm saying? But shit. Let's get back into this.
From out here for the street.
Hypothetically, Kanye West wants to sign you to good music. It's a no.
Well, I'm gonna be like, look, we got Suede and Peso. Like, check it out. Them little fools doing more numbers than me. Kanye, fuck me. We got them on the.
Nah, he wants you.
I'll be like, nah, man.
So it's a no.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't.
So pretty much it's him. Like, he's indoctrinated this gang lifestyle culture, this LA prison thing that he just don't want to get over, and he said it's okay for other people to do it. He just wouldn't personally do it, and I understand that. Like, if I got a preference for people, like, or you know, I'm just not gonna deal with you. Like, there's a certain person in my life that I just refuse to initiate a conversation with. You know what I'm saying? But this person's just being there. But you can't tell me how to feel about this person. You know what I'm saying? But anybody else, I'm not going to sway anybody else's opinion about this person, because it doesn't matter to me. So you can be who you want to be. But anyway, the one thing I want to point out is that he wouldn't sign to a black label, and he's a rapper. I'm pretty sure he probably uses the N-word, because Mexicans do that. You know what I'm saying? It's not is it a big deal? I don't know. But he probably uses the N-word. If he raps, he does know that that's 100% black culture. So that's like me wanting to join a mariachi band but not wanting to sign to a Latin label. Like, the whole point of me being on a Latin label is so I get the exposure to the culture. You not wanting to be on a black label, first of all, if you get signed to any label, it's definitely going to be a white label, because all the top labels sign the lower labels. You could get signed to a small label that ain't got no major deal or no distribution deal. I mean, what's the point of that? But it is what it is. We don't know you as a rapper, so I'm not going to take this to heart. And listen, I don't have no ill feelings to you, because I understand what you're saying. Is you just not saying it, you know what I'm saying? But you saying everything wrong, and you trying to keep it street, and you trying not to give up too much information of why you feel this way, and you not trying to decode the streets, because that's, you know, violation. So that's what it is, everyday people. Man, let's get into the next review, man. I am not about to hold you.
Don't do this right now. I'm asking you nicely.
No, I've been asking you nicely to stop playing.
Won't you chill out?
No, it's not. I've been asking you nicely to stop playing.
It's Saturday. You know there's a lot of people coming.
You busy Monday through dog on Sunday, thing. I'm
What you
tired.
expect? I cut grass. I'm a barber.
I'm making it too. I do too, but I still make time for you. I make time
They
for
said
what
two
I
houses
want.
together gonna make it pop.
Yeah, but you ain't making time
You
for
making
me.
your mouth pop.
You making that pop. Cause you know why you entertaining all these your boys' mamas.
Damn.
You entertaining all these children mamas.
Wait. He entertaining all the little boys' mamas. He a barber just for pussy. Come on, big dog. Hey, he not playing. He got. I bet you he got all the mamas calling his phone. Can you cut my baby, sir? Can you cut my baby, sir?
School
Alright, why you do
What
this
are
year round?
Exactly.
You do this year round. Cause all you do is play with me thinking I don't know me. Street talk.
Streets talk.
Yeah.
Streets talk.
In the barbershop, guess what? Some of your people tell me, so they be telling me what's up with you.
Okay, so you
Okay.
can say a mouthful if
Yeah.
they trying to come
They
at
let
you.
me know
They
what's
gonna
up with
tell you
you.
what you want to hear.
Nah,
I feel you
they
want to hear.
telling me I got proof.
Proof.
I
Show me
got
the pudding.
proof.
Show me the pudding.
I'm gonna show you.
Proof is
You
in
want the
pudding.
receipt?
Yeah.
Proof is in the
All
pudding. Now
right,
you wanna be
yeah.
a comedian.
Yeah, I've
now
been
you
a
want.
comedian.
Now you think you funny.
It's more than a
Now
cut.
you think you funny.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna show you. I bet you I had a laugh for days.
You can have it.
I am.
I don't want
I'm
to
gonna show you.
You want to
I'm
argue.
gonna show you. That,
You want to
Dog,
argue.
I'm so tired of you giving away free haircuts.
Yeah, you know
Coming
why?
up short.
You know why?
Coming
Because
up
your
short.
little
Coming
kids
up.
turn to adults. So
Boy,
I'm going to manifest that.
you know why?
You always
You know
talk about
why?
change.
'Cause you want
You always
them
talk about
boys
change.
now.
You toxic.
Toxic.
Wait.
You toxic.
Why we keep doing
You
this?
know
Bruh,
why?
this
You
is-
want them
Why?
short.
You know why?
She said, quit giving out free haircuts. You coming up short. How she counting his pockets? And then not only that, he said these kids grow up to be adults. Nigga. So you gon' he want the guy that's going, yeah, man, Mr. Johnson used to cut my hair for free when I was a kid, man. Let me go see him. Man, this ain't the movies, dog. Better charge these niggas. These mamas out here popping bottles, being insta thoughts, getting flued out, and you over here cutting their hair for free. This woman has the right to be mad, bro. You is out here thotting for these kids, knowing goddamn well they daddies is drug dealers and they could pay for their haircut. Boy, stop playing.
Because your little kids turn to adults. So I'm going to manifest that.
You know why?
You always
You know
talk
why?
about change.
'Cause you want
You always
them
talk about
boys
change. You
drama.
toxic. You
You toxic. You toxic.
Why we keep doing
You
this?
the one that's toxic. I'm a reflection of you. That's
Okay,
why.
my baby.
So you be playing with me, so I'm gonna play with you
Baby,
and not under you and your
baby,
clients.
baby,
I'm playing with your
baby,
clients too.
you're a
How about
reflection of
that?
me, right, sweetie?
I surely am.
Well, stop,
How
baby.
you doing, sir?
Stop.
You won't be getting a haircut
You want to
today.
give me a headache instead of head.
I bet you. I
Look
ain't
at
giving
you.
you
Use your
nothing.
mouth wisely.
I ain't doing nothing. You
I
will
know
never
you
get
ain't.
slappy
I
from
know.
me
I
again.
know. I know.
It'll never
And
happen
it ain't
for you.
even that sloppy.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you.
Come on, man.
You know why? 'Cause
You all over the dude head. You all over the dude head. You all over my client
I don't care
head.
about no clients. Give me everything that I own up in you.
On what?
What?
What you
Barber
on?
has on everything. This raggedy bag, you know.
Well,
The
you
bag
know
was
what?
brand new
You can
and
have the
nice.
bag.
You
Give me
know,
my out of it.
Please,
He
stop
said-
touching me.
Give me my fucking bag. Come on, you ain't touching my clippers. You're not touching my.
Don't touch
Move.
me. Why
You're not
can't I
touching
get
my
my
clippers.
right?
Give me my clippers. Don't
Why
touch
can't
my
I get my
clippers.
right?
Bruh.
This
This
You always say what
I'm really not paying attention, but I am. But bro is in the barber chair the whole time waiting to get his hair cut. And Lil Mama is tripping with the dude cutting his hair. Like, it'd be different if he wasn't cutting my hair and it was somebody else in the barbershop. I'd be sitting there recording like a motherfucker too. But nigga, you supposed to be cutting my hair. This nigga is supposed to be shaving my shit and you all yelling and spitting with your. And he said you got this, you don't got no sloppy head. It's terrible. And you just spitting it all over his head.
Your brother. That's the hand I play with. Call your brothers. Call your brothers. Your brothers. Go get your brothers. Go get them. Go get them. Go get them. I'm gonna show you. No, I'm gonna show you. I'm your brothers, huh?
I want to point this out. I don't want to go too far into this, but this is a point of black men protecting black women, and one of them end up dying. Okay, sister, if you gonna go get your brother to fight your shitty ass baby daddy because he cheating on you, and one of them end up dying, sis, you going backwards, big dog. You working backwards. Like, we not supposed to be doing that. We gotta stop that. We gotta stop putting our black brothers against other black brothers because y'all got into some shit. Because you know what? Right after he fight and get to shoot or whatever, or they fight and don't nobody die, you gonna go back and fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So stop that bullshit, man. Stop it, man. I've seen it too many times. We need to stop putting these men in danger, especially your brothers, you know, for your baby daddy, your boyfriend, who be fucking up.
Show your
Say y'all goo up. Say brother, you straight? You goo up, sir?
Yeah, I'm
good.
I'm good.
I'm good. I just trying to see.
I wish he would. I don't hit women. I don't hit no women.
Come on, man.
No, I'm good. She know I don't hit women. But when she called the brothers, I'm gonna shut this down.
Beg for half of my chair.
You do that. You right. You
I'll
right.
be
You right.
back
Come on,
for
Mike.
my
She said for her chair.
You can't be like, trick you out your position, brother.
My bad.
Trick you out your position like that, man.
I apologize for letting her get me out of character. Now work with me. Free cuss on me. I gotta go to the.
Oh, now you giving up, boy.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute to get myself together. I gotta go snatch some clippers. She done, excuse my French, she done messed the whole operation up right quick. But the right touch gonna be all right.
Bruh, now you back to giving out free haircuts. See, this is the shit I be talking about. See, she probably the reason he got to give out free cuts. A woman could be your downfall, big dog. She could be your downfall if she like this. She came in, tried in his place of business, started taking his utensils to run his place of business, taking away his ability to earn a living. She bought him that stuff to help him out, to put him in a good spot. Yes, he may have cheated, but hey, you can't take this shit back. You put him there, you can't take it back, because guess what? When he comes back to you and he done bought all new shit, don't give him that shit back. You done lost all those privileges of taking care of this man. And he really shouldn't go back to you, but I bet you he does. Women, stop doing this shit. We got to stop tearing the men down. If you don't want to be with them, just leave them. Listen, all that headache you just caused yourself, now your stupid ass is driving around with some clippers that you can't use. Like, what kind of dumb idea was that to take his clippers back? You can't return them. You might not be able to resell them. Like, don't nobody want to buy no used clippers. Or not no barber, at least, because if you buy some used clippers, you don't know how many times they've been used, how long they've been used, and how much damage they've been, like how many times they've been dropped. You know, them drops be killing some electric shavers, but man, it's just a bunch of bullshit, man. Anyway, shout out to the crazy bitches in the world. Let's get on to the next reaction. All right, I ain't gonna hold you. We back into it.
This morning, Justin Johnson faced a judge to request a transfer to a different jail facility. This all comes as we also learned that a Tipton County grand jury indicted a man in another murder who has connection to the car that was used in young Dolph's murder. Fox 13's Jeremy Pierre breaks down this connection.
Uh-oh. Let's see. What
Justin Johnson, also known as Straightdrop, went to court Tuesday to try to move to another jail facility in Shelby County. But when he found out what life would be like if he moved, he told the judge he didn't want to move. His attorney said Johnson thought he would get more freedom in a different facility.
I think the jail is pretty restrictive, and there's more freedom at the correctional center. But unfortunately, at the correctional center, he'd be housed on a 23-1 status where he'd be locked up for 23 hours a day. So he had thought there would be more freedom at the correctional center, but in the end, it doesn't make much difference. So he elected to remain at the jail.
First of all, how you in jail talk about let me get more freedom, nigga? You don't earn that, big dog. You stay there and you get what you get until you get where you're going. Like, man, prisoners get just like Young Thug. Young Thug was hard as shit. Like, you couldn't tell me he ain't dropped a few dudes. You couldn't tell me he ain't dropped a few bodies in his lifetime before he went to jail. After he's been locked up, man, this nigga's a whole bitch. He's a whole, he done cried, he done prayed for y'all, he done sent condolence, he done sent all these letters home, he done rapped for his fans, he done said he done been in terrible conditions, he can't live like this. Nigga, ain't you from the slums? Did you grow up with roaches and noodles and shit like that? Like, come on, man. I don't like this. I don't like when dudes, you gangster as hell, then you go to jail and you act straight pussy. Like, come on, Straightdrop Johnson. You was supposed to be gangster. You was flashing the guns and the money, just days after killing young Dolph, and now here you are I want more freedom. Oh man, oh y'all ain't gonna get me off lockdown. Well shit, I might as well stay where I'm at. Man, shut up. This is just for you to get back in the news, brother. You're going to jail for life, my nigga. And your friend might get the death penalty because y'all did use an AK and y'all it was a premeditated murder. And y'all basically stalked the young man, young Dolph. Shout out to young Dolph.
Meanwhile, a county away, developments in another case that has a connection to young Dolph's murder. A grand jury in Tipton County indicted one of two suspects police say is responsible for a November 12, 2021 shooting of two women in Covington. Investigators say they found Trayon Ingram with the weapon connected to the shooting. They say a white Mercedes used in the shooting in Covington is the same car used in young Dolph's death.
Damn.
We learned early on a lot of people were in the car between the time it was carjacked last November from a gas station on Kirby Parkway to the November 12th Covington shooting and the November 17th shooting of young Dolph. Ingram is in a DeSoto County jail on unrelated charges. Johnson and Cornelia Smith will be back in court September 16th. In Memphis, Jeremy Pierre, Fox 13 News.
Okay. So there you have it, man. September 16th, we better be on the lookout because it's going down. Justin Straightdrop Johnson will be back in court. What will he be back in court for? That's right, you've guessed it, for the murder of young Dolph. Man, now these young fellas is not getting off of this. They're doing life in prison. So I think it's cool for him to try to get the most comfortable situation because you're gonna be there for a long time. You know, in high profile murders like this, such as this, these tend to last up to 3-4 years. You know, the only person that whose murder trial didn't last very long, that was very high profile in recent times, is Nipsey Hussle's murderer, Eric Holder. It didn't last very long because it was all on video and they knew exactly who it was. So this particular trial is going to take more time because they got to do a lot of video evidence, because there is a lot of video evidence, but and pictures on Instagram. But the only thing is mask. There's no conversations prior to this that they have. Maybe they do have something. It's something in there that gives them enough evidence, but I think it's all circumstantial. So this may take some time because they need to build more on their case. The case is pretty weak, to be honest. It's pretty weak because the only thing you have to go off of is closed images and a stolen car, but you don't have a face. No face, no case. So it is what it is. Good luck proving that, man. Everyday people, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about Justin Straightdrop Johnson and him trying to move courts. Have you ever been to a county jail? If you did any county time, let me know about your county time in the comments. All right, everyday people, I'll holler at you later. Peace.